So what are the most common mistakes that I see coaches and facilitators make, particularly coaches and facilitators working with the body, as that's my specialism, though most of these apply kind of across the board. So to let you know my qualifications, I've done over 10,000 hours of teaching and training of various groups, everything from martial arts to children outdoor education, and the last 9 years run a training company. I've literally just got back from facilitating a stress management workshop in Brighton. Particularly, I'm training trainers and coaches work with the body. That's my niche, Embodied Facilitator course, if you want to look that up. As part of that course, we're examining people. Basically, when I started the course, I said, you know what, I don't want this to be a Mickey Mouse course. I'd love it if people, there was a standard, there's a pass-fail standard that we want to raise everyone to. Sometimes people don't make it, which is always sad, but, there's a standard there, there's a target. So what are the mistakes I see students making? I was just with a group, we had some practice sessions, same old stuff. So big ones, embodying what you're teaching. This is obviously major. You can learn to teach something relatively quickly, and some places like yoga, for example, really have people go on a quick course, they kind of steal some techniques, and then they're not really fully embodying it, which is sad, right? We need to have it in our bones. I'd say as a good rule of thumb, have gone 10 times deeper in what you're teaching. So let's say today I taught a 5-minute sort of business friendly meditation, but I've just got back from a 3-day Zen retreat, right? So you have to go a bit deeper to fully embody things. Next one, structure. So beginning, middle, end. Hopefully you'll see this in this video. There's a lot I can say about that. We have other videos on that, but the initiation, the setup, people normally pretty good with that. Sometimes skip it, jump straight in. The middle, the actual exercise, something experiential, whether that's for a brief session or a much longer course, obviously that's the meat of it. And then the bit that I often see that's rushed, not left enough time for, not done well, is a wrap up. So the emotional wrap up, and also, learning, practices, how you're going to put it back, how you're going to, Joseph Campbell say, return the boon to the normal world. So that's nearly always a mistake I see students making. Other ones about language. So I'll see a lot of what I call non-operational language, so giving instructions that aren't instructions but are actually outcomes. I've spoken about this in other videos, but it's things like empty your mind. Well, how? What's the methodology? Yeah, so being clear about methodology, being clear about aim. It's another one, particularly if you're working in business. What are we doing here? Like yoga, that could be anything, right? Or coaching. What do you want to get out of today's session? No, that can be done as an inquiry. It can just be told. There's different ways to do it, but we need to establish where we're going. And I've noticed with business groups, they will do some weird shit if you're really clear. Here's what you're going to get from it, guys. Rather than being in the session and going, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? So being clear on the method, being clear on the result, having that nice flow of beginning, middle, and end. Lots more I can say, but just to keep it brief, last big one, responsiveness. Yes, obviously one I can't do on video now, which is absolutely key that we learn in relationship. So looking at a group and going, you know what, are they up for this? How do I need to lead them? What we call body leading comes as a result of this body listening. And people will talk about feeling the energy. Well, it's not energy. It's really intuitive feelings based on mimicry, based on the kind of unconscious communication that happens between bodies. Just feeling out a group, right? And going, okay, I get it. They're tired, or they need focus, or that moving that up and down. Whether it's raise the energy, get everyone up. Yeah, everyone stand on your feet with your voice, with your gestures, with direct things, getting the group to all calming everyone down, focusing everyone in, moving everyone forward. You can only do that leading of the group, that important embodied leading, if there's a listening and a responsiveness based upon that. Whew. Okay, so they're the top ones. Hopefully you got them. This may ruin yoga classes for you, may ruin coaching classes. You can ask yourself as a trainer, how can I improve these? Do I have an aim? Do I have a clear method? Am I doing that return part, bringing it back? Am I really embodying what I'm teaching? Am I doing that all well? So they're the main mistakes, the classic mistakes that I see made most often. There are others. Go in depth in this stuff in the Embodied Facilitator course, EFC. So hopefully that's been helpful.